Okay. Hey, human design reflectors. I'm very excited to give you guys this reading this evening. This is Aya of the Dawn. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We're going to go through your past, present, and future. Please forgive my tardiness because I'll have I really would like to get a lot done sooner, but I am a projector and I am going through an intense awakening like you. And sometimes I just don't have the energy to do everything I want to do, but I eventually, as you can see, get to it. Okay, we are 15 days in. Tomorrow's a new moon, so I think this is great. You guys are ruled by the moon cycles anyway. And what I'm seeing in this reading, the theme of the pasts is that um, something happened fast. Something came to you real quick. Okay? A decision was made. You decided to move on. Something happened. We're going to look at what that was. But it seems like it was fate. Like something just dropped into your consciousness. You saw something you needed to see. And I'm seeing that you saw that you thought you had a friend or somebody on your side, but they weren't. They were actually causing problems for you, getting in your way, you know, and sapping your strength. Like it was not a win-win situation for you, and you feel like I thought this person was on my side because upright, the Two of Cups is better than the Lover's card. This is the Animal Tarot, by the way. I love the Animal Tarot cards. The Two of Cups to me represents love more than the Lover's card does. The Two of Cups represents, true partnership, working together as a team. And when it's reversed, that's not what's happening. Somebody is imbalanced. Somebody's giving more. Somebody's taking. And so when I saw this Knight of Swords next to it, I'm like, somebody's being an asshole towards you. And you're like feeling betrayal, you know, because the strength card upright it would be that what you have to you have the strength to get to it and to get through it. And when it's reversed, it's saying that you don't feel like you have the strength, but you do. You have the strength to get through it. You want to know why you have the strength to get through it? Because the card after that is the Judgment card. This was supposed to happen so that you can see what's going on. And this is the epiphany that you have had in the past. It's like, okay, this is who you are. This is what's really going on. And it's kind of a gift from the universe for you to see this at this time because it's a part of your awakening. The Judgment card is like a great awakening. It's like, okay, now I know what I must do. Now I know what is what, who is who. I see your true colors, and I'm going to make my moves accordingly. And so the theme for the present is that, which is appropriate, the Three of Swords reversed. You're already, you're getting over it. You're done. You're like, okay, I cried my last tear. It makes me want to sing. My shattered dreams and broken heart are mending on the shelf. So must have been a person that you was like your ace. Your ace. You thought they was like you thought they had your back. You thought y'all was solid. It's kind of traumatizing for you. But what I see how I see you handling it, it's interesting. The Nine of Pentacles. It's about the work that you've done up to this point. You've been working hard for your coin. Okay? And you can take a little break and move a little slower and you happened in the past, that doesn't mean the work is done. It just means that kudos to you. You've built enough reserve in your bank, whether that be like energetically or monetarily, for you to just kind of like take a day or two off and reflection and look back at all the work you've done. Because the judgment card is like that too. The judgment card is saying, look back at what has transpired in the past. Why are things pausing? Okay, because I had a little glitch. I don't know why. Look back at things. Take a review of your life, of what has transpired, how it has affected you, and maybe the patterns that you see. That's the great gift of awareness. When something finally clicks for you, that's a good thing. That's nothing but the goodness of God, the goodness of the goddess. Okay, so we have you work. You worked and you work to a point to where you can like slow down and take a break. And then we go back to the Eight of Pentacles, and I'm like, what's that? Why are you going working? Like, why are you like, you have all this experience? What's making you go back and forth between like, because the Eight of Pentacles is like, tink, 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 tink. Let me perfect what I've been working on. So it's like you're going back and forth between the two. Like you might take a little break, and then you might go back to working on it. And since the Two of Cups reverse is above the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you're taking a break from the hard work that you've done on this relationship for a long time. You see how old this tortoise is? Tortoise is like, oh, this relationship has been in your life. This person has been this Two of Cups reverse. But this is a new awakening for you. It's something that in your gut you've always known, but now you're like, okay, pause, you know. And so then we have the Eight of Pentacles above the Nine of Swords. So along with the Three of Swords reverse, the heartbreak that you're feeling is normal, and it looks like you might be thinking about going back to this person and trying to work things out. Maybe it's something I need to do, some work I need to do. And it's not. I promise you it's not. It's not you. And then we have the High Priestess reverse, which is telling you, listen to your intuition. Don't go back. Don't go backwards. That will not be becoming of a High Priestess. The High Priestess that you are, like reflectors. You guys are the shamans, the High Priestess. You put up with a lot of art shit. Okay? While you sat there and you've been pure. And this is your time of awakening. Do not go back to that sour, crappy agreement of a relationship. And you know it's a karmic bond. And you know you make this agreement in past lives. You know, anytime I see these spidey senses type of things, this is not your normal run-of-the-mill situation. You need to use your intuition. You need to stay tapped and in tune. And when it's reverse, it's saying that you're not doing that. So these cards that have you, that these energies that telling you there's something that you need to work on. No, what you need to work on is your own fitness. Like get into your own fitness program. Okay, I watched too much Married to Medicine. But yes. The next card after the High Priestess reverse is the Eight of Cups reverse, which relates to the Three of Swords. The Eight of Cups is about loss and getting over a loss and getting over a broken heart. So maybe you're feeling like, well, since I'm getting over it, I can go back. That's not the case. You're wasting your gift that the universe is giving you right now if you do that. But I know it's a comfort zone for you because these two cards, the 8 and the 9 of Pentacles, are telling me that, you're comfortable in this relationship, even if it's not the best for you. You know, don't go, don't go back, because in the future, as you learn to just slide out and away down that river, like these fish, turn this card. Don't, no, actually, it's a good thing that you're getting over it, but don't get over it to turn around and go back. Get over it to turn this card upright, the High Priestess. You want this card to be upright. You want to be in tune with your higher power, with your intuition. You want to be in tune with the goddess, the feminine principle. There's a needs that you need met by this person, you need to ask the goddess, the mother nature, please show me in a way that I can understand how to best meet these needs that I feel like this other person should be meeting for me. As a shamanic being, one of the biggest issues, I'm not as highly spiritual as a reflector. I'm not putting myself in your category, but I am, you know, I am somebody. I am here to help in the way I help. Okay? Um, those of us who have a calling on our lives, tend to have swung to the end of experiencing oppression and experiencing no affection, experiencing suffering, basically, is what I'm saying. And the reason why we do that is so that we can transform that energy. And how we transform that energy is we get in contact with our true high power. You get in contact with the true power within the universe that is in operation and here for you whenever you call upon it. And that is what makes you a powerful being. While everyone else is scrambling for the codependence, M&M, for the quick high and fix, you go to you can call on the real thing and you know it works. And that is your power, the belief that you have within you, because you've had to call on whoever you call on in the midnight hour, and you see this twinkling. You've had to call on them in the new moon, in the twinkling of the eye of the night, or whatever you want to call it. I'm preaching right now. You have, but I'm being dead ass. It's like you know that if you really call out on spirit to serve you in any way, to meet your needs, you won't have to go back to that relationship. And this reading is saying you need to get the strength to do that. You need to do one of the hardest things to do. Is to let go of a long relationship where there's been. And my intuition told me to get my romance angel cards for you guys, but I was like, this ain't no love reading. I'm gonna get them. All right, so the theme for the future is the Ace of Cups, which is awesome because it's like you need to be drenched in healing in the flowing waters of Lake Winnetonka. You need to douse yourself in emotional wellness, emotional health. This is about self-love and a high self-esteem. So it's saying that in the future, the theme will be you working on that and achieving that, which is so beautiful. You deserve it. If anybody deserves it here, it's you. You deserve to feel good about yourself. So that means you'll be working out on your affirmations. And I suggest Because I mean, my little practical suggestions are because I have a Virgo ascendant, and I can be like all like neat and nerdy about things, but it really does help to have a calendar, a pocket calendar. Where's my? It's around here somewhere. A pocket calendar where you have like your personal day numbers. You have I have a biorhythm journal. I write out myself. I'll do my own calculations. Again, I'm a nerd. And oh, your ephemeris. Just really pay attention to energy cycles and rest is so good, man. I can't stress that enough because that's not one of my strengths, so I have to practice that. All right, so that's the theme, the Ace of Cups, the beginning of emotional wellness. You're just, you know, having a spark of inspiration, be like, oh, I can feel good, I can be free from emotional oppression. Let me get out of this. Let me start looking at myself in the mirror and loving up on me. So we have the Seven of Wands. Good for you, which means you are standing up for yourself. You feel like you've been misunderstood and misrepresented, and you are not standing for it. Not today. No ma'am. No ham. The deli is closed. Okay? And then we have the Four of Pentacles, which is you standing up for yourself and being selfish, which is a good thing. You need to be selfish and stand up for your energy. Four Cups reverse. There was a time where you felt like you didn't care anymore. And now you're starting to care about your life, about yourself, about your purpose, about your health, about what you're doing, what you're getting yourself into. Okay? And then we have the Hangman reverse, which means you're ready to get it popping, but you're it's like you did two affirmations and now you're ready to go out into the world and say, here I am. And the universe says, no, all right, sweet pea. Okay, that's cute, but hang here for a little bit longer. Don't rush it, you know. Don't rush the process. This is a process. And since we have the Ace of Cups here, this is new for you. This is not something that you're used to. So it's going to take some time to implement it. So turn that Hangman right side up, okay? And hang around here with this Ace of Cups for, I say, a good month. February, just now, and then you have the Cancer full moon at the end of the month. Hang tight, okay? Hang tight, because I have a feeling that there's going to be some pushback from the decisions that you're making to love yourself. And the reason why I know that is because there's always tests. Whenever you make a decision to go in a new direction, the decision needs to be fortified, tried, tested, and true. So you're not you're not ready yet to move to the next stage, even though you're like, I got it, I'm free, I did it, yeah. Celebrate yourself. Please celebrate me home. And I'm gonna get those romance cards. Okay, so we have the Romance Oracle Angel deck. Reflector. Excuse me, what do reflectors need to hear the most? What do reflectors need to hear the most? And if a card don't pop out, I'm going to just shuffle and cut and pull a card. Reflectors. And now a card popped up. A few cards popped up. Playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And this is for you. This is for you. And how you're feeling about yourself. And this is a past life relationship that is breaking up, or that you're learning from, rather. It says pay attention to red flags. That's self-explanatory. The signs are cautioning you. That's what it says. And it says children. Most of the time, it says your love life is being affected by children. Most of the time when I pull this card, when this card comes up, it's because your inner child is affecting your relationship. It's like you need to do some healing work on your inner child most of the time. When this card comes up, that's what that means. So, I appreciate you guys. And I will talk to you beautiful aspects of nature soon. Peace.